Hello children, today we will study how to read time. We all know that time is very important in our life. We read the time from a watch or a clock. Generally, there are 12 numbers marked as 1, 2, 3, 4 till 12 on the clock, or sometimes they can be written in Roman numerals also. A clock has a long hand or the minutes hand and a short hand or the hour hand. Between two numbers on the clock dial, there are 5 small divisions. Thus, a total of 60 small divisions are there from number 1 to 12 on a clock dial. Each small division on the clock dial represents a minute. So, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Since there are 5 small divisions between two consecutive numbers, it means the minute hand moves from one number to the next number on the clock dial in 5 minutes. When the minute hand completes one round of the clock dial in 60 minutes, we can say 1 hour has completed, and the hour hand moves from one number to the next number. So, the hour hand moves from one number to the next number on the clock in 1 hour or 60 minutes. So, to read the minutes, we will just look at the number on which our minute hand is pointing and multiply that number with 5 to find out the minutes that have passed. For example, if our minute hand is pointing at number 4, we will multiply 4 with 5, we will get 20. So, we will say 20 minutes passed. Now look at the clock. Here, the minutes hand is pointing at 12 and the hour hand is pointing at 3. So, whenever the minute hand points at number 12, the time will be read as o'clock. So, here it is 3 o'clock. In the given slide, in the first clock, we will just read the minutes hand which is at 12 and the hour hand is at 1. So, the time will be read as 1 o'clock. In the similar way, in the other clocks, the time is 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock respectively. We can easily divide the clock into 4 equal parts, and each part is known as a quarter. So, when the minutes hand is pointing at number 3, we can say quarter past or 15 minutes past. When the minutes hand reaches number 6, it has moved half of its way. So, we can say half past or 30 minutes past. When it reaches number 9, we will say quarter to or 15 minutes to. So, when the minutes hand is anywhere on the yellow region shown in the figure, then the time will be read as past, and when it is in the green region, the time or minutes will be read as to. For example, if it is pointing at number 4, then we will say 20 minutes past. Draw the hour hand and the minute hand according to the time given below each clock. So the first time that we have to show in the clock is 11:15. So our hand, that is the short hand, will point at number 11 and the minute hand will point at number 3 because 3 multiplied by 5 is equal to 15. In the similar way, when we have to show the time as 7:15, the hour hand will point at number 7 and the minute hand will point at number 3. But when we have to show the time 12:45, as only 15 minutes are left to 1, so the minutes hand will point at number 9, but the hour hand will be beyond number 12. It will be closer to number 1 because in just 15 minutes it will be 1 o'clock. In the similar way, when we have to show the time 2:45, so the minutes hand will be pointed towards number 9, but the hour hand will be beyond number 2. It will be very close to number 3. Now let us learn to write the time in 2 ways. Look at this clock. The minutes hand is pointing at number 3. So 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. And the hour hand is pointing at number 8. So we can write the time as 8:15. Or we can say 15 minutes past 8. Or 8:15. Children, I hope that you have understood how to read the time and how to write the time. Happy learning!